hard there if you're Hell and not an Inferno player, but why not? Drops a lot of good items.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, we can make that run over and over again on Hell.
We could, and I think it'd be fun to do so. It looks like some people are having some technical problems with the stream.
You want me to reopen it again? No, that's a troll right there. Bob?
Webax, he's not a troll, man. He's hanging out. He's always here. He's a diehard Imbelonian. When he doesn't get his IMBAtv, he kind of goes crazy. So we gotta help him out there, man.
Webax, try to go for.
He can't hear you. He can't watch a stream. Why would you tell him that vocally?
Didn't he say it was like only black screen?
It's just not working. No, I don't think it can hear.
So that was a dirt moment. I wish I could frame and.
No, because I can tell you what. A couple of days ago, I was actually tuning into the stream, and I could hear what you said, but the picture was jumping. You know, I cannot explain it.
Sometimes XSplit does that. Like the bandwidth or something will be limited, or my ISP will limit the bandwidth or something like that randomly. But anyways, looks like this should be getting going. Adel is not here yet. He's actually 10 more minutes. If he's not here in 10 minutes, then we're gonna go on to the next match, and I believe that will give a free win to everybody Adel was supposed to face today.
No, I think we'll just go to the next match and come back to it later.
If he shows up, yeah, okay. Oh, he's here. He's ready. Never mind.
He must.
It's all right, man. We've got it rocking and rolling. I'll go ahead and get you guys the invite. You guys, oh wait, you're already in this channel. I don't need to do that. It's good to go. Kerrigan's taking care of everything. So here's the player pool, or the map pool here. We've got Daybreak, Belshire Beach Winter Edition, Cloud Kingdom, Antigua Shipyard, Metropolis, Ohana, Atlantis Spaceship, and since Adel is the A player in this matchup, he picks the first to veto. So so now it's going to be.
It's the second time we're seeing Adel Scott starts as the veto guy. And the first map he vetoes in the entire time, it's Atlantis Spaceship. He just does not want to play on that map.
Probably because he hasn't practiced on it. I mean, it is one of those maps that is been pretty refined to just GSL for the time being. So, you know, if you're not familiar with the map, and your opponent probably is, it's best to get that out of the way. But it looks like I was wrong on the process here. It's not going to be kind of losing picks kind of style. It is actually just going to be a veto down to 3. And then they're just going to play from that. But I'm kind of expecting Nerchio to probably get rid of Ohana. And I don't know. Ohana's really the only one I can think is a big problem here. Yeah. But I think Adel would definitely want to get rid of Metalopolis is not here, that's Metropolis.
It's Metropolis.
He doesn't have to panic though, because that map does cause a lot of problems. And pros players hate that map.
They seem to.
Cloud Kingdom.
And he vetoes Cloud Kingdom, yeah.
Yep, there it is. All right, let's see what the next veto is here from Adel.
Wow. Okay.
So
we'll just leave it at that. Let's just keep here in wait and up in arms here. And what's up, Yo-Yo?
I'm wondering if anyone's actually going to veto Daybreak.
Veto Nerchio!
Adel wants to veto his opponent. That would give him a free win if it's allowed. Kerrigan say if you want to fight on the map with many roaches and many stalkers. So so the first veto is Nerchio going to get rid of Cloud, and we're going to see Adel get rid of Atlantis. So we need to have a look at the current match we've got left. We've got Daybreak, Belshire Beach, Antigua, Metropolis, Ohana.
And there it is, Belshire.
That's it. Belshire Beach coming down. So quite an interesting choice, but again, I think it's down to Adel not having practiced these maps because they're not in every tournament. ESL do like to use them, but I don't think other tournaments do really prefer them.
I think
there's Ohana.
Because the third on Belshire first server is so open.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think it's a good choice for Protoss to vote it up. So we have the 3 maps we're gonna play. If there's gonna be 3 games, it's gonna be Daybreak, Antigua Shipyard, and Metropolis. Adel first, Nerchio second. So Adel chooses to start on Daybreak, which is a good map for Protoss, I do believe. It's easy to take the third there. Easy to do a lot of stuff.
It's a weird map. I actually know what the pro kind of scene thinks of it at the moment, but it's I've seen a lot of success from people like Sase, because now everyone's opening up kind of lots of sentries, lots of immortals. And thank you very much.
Joining in, man. We got the lobby up, and there. Oh, what? I'm in the wrong game. Here I am, guys. First production fail of the day. But you know what? You can always expect more with me around. Let's make this happen. We've got Adel joining the game. Looks like Nerchio is going to be joining here as well. So Daybreak, going to be the map, guys. We're going to get this thing locked and loaded as this ZVP is going to come down. How you guys? Are you guys looking forward to it, man? Are you guys ready?
Yeah. It's a big map. It's a big mouth. It's a big fight between players with even bigger mouths. So it's gonna be very, very entertaining. You have to admit that you know that they're speaking to each other. You know, sometimes with a slight unmannered way. Spices things up. You know, it's kind of nice to see it. We have the countdown. We're gonna go for it. Duffs,
boom. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pros and scrubs, welcome to IMBAtv, where everything is in balance. We got the first game of the night going down right here, right now for you, and we get ready to rock and roll in on this game. And I believe we're gonna have Forrester and Addicted take this first one away. You guys wanna do this? You guys ready? You good to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear, Forrester.
Trucking.
Take it away. Keep it trucking.
Alright, Forrester. PVZ, a very tricky match on Daybreak. Let's see where the players will spawn, which player will be in which position, and we can get this underway. And Forrester, what are your thoughts on this match? I mean, who are you rooting for, Adel or Nerchio?
Well, you know, the PVZ, you know, this matchup is still evolving through the recent changes both races had. I am talking about the overload speed, and I'm talking about the observer construction time. So overall, I do believe that players, you know, are experiencing with more things. Obviously, the Zerg got the bigger buff in that it wasn't even a patch, just a minor tweak in the game. We'll see how players can actually make it happen and you know, get those upgrades into fruition. Now, we have Nerchio as the red Zerg. He's going to start on the top position on Daybreak, and Adel Scott, who's going to start on the bottom position as the orange Protoss. Now, I think that, like you said, you know, this matchup is so interesting, and it's so intense. I mean, we have to say this is a 2000 tournament cup. Tournament cup, whatever. Yeah, tournament cup. Yeah, it's a 2000 cup. So yeah, there's a lot of money on the line. We are owning the group stage, so players needs to be on top. They need to secure themselves a spot in the money.
Yes, they do. And you said 2,000. That's in euros. So yeah, definitely is a lot of money. And you were talking about the changes they made in the recent patch. Don't forget about the queens. Queens now have extra range on their ground attack. So for Protoss, I think it's a lot more trickier to scout with probes, because the queen gets that extra shot on the probe, and you know, the probe can die a lot quicker now because of that, and you might not see what you want to see in the Zerg base because of the queen will intercept your probe if you're unlucky. So we'll have to wait and see if an encounter like that happens. But right now both players are playing very standard. The Zerg player went for a pull first into a gas, so it could be a speeding expand build. And the Protoss player Adel, you know, he went for a fast expand. The thing is, on this big map, Daybreak, Forrester, you can afford to lay down your Nexus before you go for a Forge and into a Gateway. So Adel right now just trying to secure that expansion as quick as he can, and then think about defenses afterwards.
Yeah, you're totally correct. I agree that you have enough time to pull out those first cannons. I mean, before any Zergling aggression. Now, Adel Scott is obviously afraid of it. Now, I mean, there is no reason to drop the second pylon that close to your Nexus. Maybe just the mining time consideration, but you know what? That pylon next to the Nexus will allow him to drop, you know, a defensive cannon. Should anything weird would happen, like Nerchio going for for like a run, not getting his base. And you know what? Surprisingly enough, Nerchio is gonna go for the all-in roach push. So you know what? He's not expanding Addicted. Wow. I mean,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, it looks standard in the beginning, man, but you know, things can develop differently. And yeah, it is looking like a pretty big all-in. He's getting a roach for him. And he has already some Zerglings just to try to deny the scouting from this probe. The Zerglings are very slow, so to actually deny the scouting, you just need to maneuver your Zerglings in a good positioning, just like that. Get the probes around it, kill it very quickly. And now, Adel is playing in the dark, and the problem with that is that if there's an all-in coming, you need some more cannons. One will not be enough. And that first cannon will not stand for too long on its own, Forrester. I mean, Adel needs to get some extra defenses because look, 7 roaches are already on the way and Nerchio is about to hit this all-in into full fruition.
Yeah, I mean, and like we saw, I mean, the cannon, the positioning of the cannon is not that great. Normally, you want the cannon 1 grid behind your production facilities or whatever that is defending it, so we can use his 7 range against the 4 range roaches. Now, that cannon is going to get sniped by the roaches. I mean, as far as I can see it, Zerglings are going to take the initial shots, and then the roaches are just going to target fire it. Adel Scott, you know what, he needed to drop down like 2 more cannons in order to have a chance right now. He's not even close to doing that. Getting the first Zealot out, that's not going to be that helpful. Getting the +1, so he's taking up... Nerchio is taking his expansion behind this, but I don't even know why. I definitely don't know why. That's like an all-in by all means and measures. He's gonna hit it right now. Roaches are gonna go in there. They're actually gonna be the one tanking the cannon Addicted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, let's see if he actually puts that 1 roach behind. He doesn't even need to, because there's the GG. I mean, Adel was completely prepared. That scouting probe couldn't scout anything because the Zerglings took it out. And it looks like Nerchio will be taking game 1 with a very nicely and crisp equalized all-in.
Wow, man. Nerchio. You know, he even expanded behind that roach push. So, pretty nice play.
Didn't need to, though.
He didn't need to, but he had a backup, you know. In case it failed, I guess, you know, he was pulling for something else. Pretty nice first game to go into there. Let's go ahead and get the second game up here. But I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think could have been a little bit better from Adel?
Well, scouting, for one, because, you know, to defend against an all-in, man, you need to scout. You need to know what your opponent is doing. Otherwise, that's what happens. You get surprised, then it's GG.
Right.
Well, I don't know. Adel Scott saying 5-minute AFK, and I see Adel Scott going in game right now. I'm not even sure why, but yeah, I mean, he had to figure something is going down by the amount of micro Nerchio invested in those 4 Zerglings trying to take his scouting probe. So it wasn't the mind game. It was an all-in. I maybe sending the second one, or yeah, like Addicted said, trying to figure out what's your opponent doing at all costs. Even at the cost of 2 more probes. I mean, it's better than losing the game, isn't it?
It definitely is, yeah. That's for sure. So, we'll see if he's going to be able to do this in game number 2. He is going to take a 5-minute break, so we're going to go ahead and play a promo real fast, and we'll be right back just after the promo.
Regardez, il va faire exprès, valet du canon. Oh, qu'est-ce que c'est bon, Très bien joué de la part de Violet.
He cut down the Archons before it was time, and the Void Rays come out!
All right, and we're back from the promo break here. And welcome back, everybody. We're going to be getting into the next game here soon enough. Looks like Nerchio is going to have to pick the map to come down the line here. Adel jumped into... It was either a game or... yeah, it looks like it was a game. Interesting.
I think he's went into Act 3.
It went into Act 3. Oh, good
I think
choice.
so.
Good choice. You know, I did actually.